Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a great workout that's only 10 minutes and we're going to be working on the butt and the legs. So if you're ready, grab a mat and let's get to it. So we're just going to lower down slowly, bending our knees, and we're going to do a couple of bridges, a nice bridge series. So bend your legs hip width apart, stretching one leg, bending the other, and we're just going to lift up and down. So this is a very small lift and we're doing it nice and slow, but making sure that we're squeezing our butt every time the hips are going up. Good, so we're just gonna be doing 2 times 8 of everything. And really making sure that your abs are engaged, your leg is stretched, and your toe is pointed. So just a few more, then we're going to lift the stretched leg and keep lifting the hips up. So let's go. And we're just gonna go up, lifting that leg. This is adding a little bit more difficulty, but still making sure that you're stretching your leg and pointing your toe and squeezing that butt every time you lift the hips. Just a few more, and then we're gonna keep the hips lifted and just go up and down with the leg. All right, keep those hips lifted and just up and down, just going up to the knee, so not too high. Making sure that booty is squeezed, leg is stretched, and toe is pointed. If your back is hurting at any point, just take a break. Really making sure that we are tucking that tailbone in so it's not putting any strain on our lower back. All right, we're going to lay on our side now, keeping that top leg lifted. We're going to bend it, and then we're going to go back with it, come back to the middle, and then lift it again. So again, bending, lifting, stretching, lifting. Good, pointing and stretching that leg when it's stretched. Engaging those abs, so making sure that you are not arching or you're slouching somewhere. Good, last one, and we're going to pulse it out. So pulse, 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 keeping that leg bent, pointing that toe, stomach engaged. Good, and we're going to now roll onto our stomach, keeping that top leg lifted. We're keeping it bent, and we're just gonna go up and down. Simple as that. You can go all the way down with your upper body, or you can keep it up like I am, or you can go even higher. Whatever is comfortable for you. Making sure that toe is pointed. You're squeezing that butt every time that you go up. And we're going to stretch it and now bend it. Stretch it, bend it. Keeping the leg lifted the entire time, even when it comes down to the stretched position. So don't let that thigh come onto the ground. Keep it lifted. Bending and stretching. Pointing that toe, stretching that leg. Good. And we're going to just stretch our legs now and keep those hips lifted. Keep them lifted. Good. And release. Come up. We'll come to child's pose, just taking a rest here. Releasing the tension in our hips. And then we're going to be doing everything on the other side. So let's get into position. We're going to roll down nice and slow. And we're going to stretch the leg, the other side now, and just lifting the hips. Squeezing the butt as we lift, keeping the leg stretched, the toe pointed. Good, and now we're gonna lift both the leg and the hips. And let's go. Keeping that tailbone tucked under. Stretching the leg, pointing the toe, squeezing the butt every time we go up. We're doing 2 times 8 here. Keep going. And let's keep those hips lifted and just leg up and down to the knee. Stretching that leg, pointing the toe. Good, last one, and let's roll onto that side, keeping the top leg lifted, bottom one stretched, and we're just going to bend, stretch, bend and stretch, going up and going up, keeping that toe pointed, stretching when the leg is stretched, and stomach in. Try not to arch or slouch here, keeping a nice straight line. Good, and we're gonna pulse it out. So pulse, 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 keeping that leg bent, keeping the butt engaged, squeezing. Good, and we're gonna roll onto our stomach now, keeping the top leg lifted, and we're just gonna pulse it out again. So just lifting, keeping the knee bent, squeezing as much as we can so that we feel it in our butt. Lifting and lifting. And now we're going to stretch the leg and then bend it, keeping that thigh lifted the entire time so your butt is engaged. Good, keeping that leg stretched and toe pointed. Good, and last one. And let's get ready to lift those hips. So stretch both legs and let's lift those hips up. It's a very small movement. Good. And let's come to child's pose. Releasing the tension. Good. Let's come to a cow face pose. So knees stacked up on each other, and let's go down with the body. And let's come up and let's go on the other side and go down. Good, let's come up and we're finished. So I hope you guys liked that workout, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!